My name is George Cruz. I was about 4 years old when my father died. And in my mother's grief, she moved us to the Philippines to be with her side of the family. Spent a lot of nights listening to her cry, and she'd say prayers, asking for God to take her life. My pops, I'll call him. It's an old high school friend. He calls my mom after that time and goes, like, hey, you need some help? You know, like I'd like to help you raise your children. He quit his job, moved to the Philippines, basically took care of me and my sister full time while my mom put herself through medical school. We were able to move back to the States. Things still weren't well with my mom. She was having a lot of struggles with her mental health. I wanted God to prove to me that he was real. I told him I didn't want him. I told him I wanted my mom. I wanted her to be better, and I went off and lived my life. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, like the whole 9 yards. Up until I was about 25, I ended up crashing my car. I woke up handcuffed to a rail at the police station. Of course, I had to face my parents the next day. My pops, he goes, you know your mom's up all night, like praying for you? It's like 6 a.m. and she's still praying for you. And every time you walk through that door, I know you're drunk. He's like, why would you do something like that to your mom? My mom ends up coming home from work and she goes, is this because of me? And I said, yeah, mostly, but you know, this is also my own doing. And then she asked me if I had my, the Bible she gave me, which I still have to this day. And she goes, have you been reading your Bible? She's like, even though I'm on medication and I'm seeing a therapist and this and that, like that's the only thing that actually helped me get through it. I started participating in family prayer meetings that we have on Friday. I was coming home on the 25 North, like rays of sunshine were peeking out through the clouds over this building. It's like, oh cool, it looks like a rec center. Like maybe I'll go check it out. Maybe they have a pool. Maybe I can play racquetball or something, meet people. And I got home and I looked it up and it was a church. It ended up being Journey Church. At the beginning of the next year, I signed up for Crash Course and met all the people that helped me get to where I am today. I was sort of at a rough point. I was spiraling back into my old habits because things weren't going so well at work. One of my mentors, he asked me to co-lead a Bible study with him. I devoted a lot of my time to just catering to those people. And then slowly the group grew. And that was really the turning point, was when I realized that alone was bringing me out of my despair. During my adolescence and into my early 20s, I felt like I didn't deserve salvation. I realized how much grace I had been given. I could have well died. I could have well gone to jail and, you know, not have been here today. But by the grace of God, I am, and I think that there's a purpose for that.